Over the past decade, China has controlled 90% of global rare earth supply. In the game between China and the United States, a ban on rare earth export from China is like a trump card, which can make the aggressive United States jump. So how did China gradually reach this situation in 30 years? Now let me tell you the story of two rare earth wars. In September 2010, the Diaoyu Island incident broke out, and Captain Zhang Qixiong was illegally detained by the Japanese side. China immediately reduced the rare earth export quota by 72%, strengthened supervision, and strictly investigated smuggling. Rare earth enterprises also consciously stopped exports to Japan, and the fourth rare earth war begins. 2 weeks later, Japan quietly compromised and released Zhang Qixiong without guilt. 1 month later, the United States launched an investigation into the global rare earth industry chain. The result shows that China produced 95% of the world's rare earth raw materials. The entire industrial chain, from mining, separation to refining, was all concentrated in China. Next, let's talk about the second rare earth war. In March 2012, the United States, the European Union, the Japan joint sued China to the WTO. In March 14, the WTO ruled that China lost the case. If the first war was a recovered domestic territory, then the second war was a real head-on confrontation with the enemy. In March 14, China announced that it would increase rare earth export tariffs by 10 times and implements an export license management system. With a combination of tariffs and licenses and the continuous integration of the 6 major rare earth groups in China, even if the quota system was cancelled, the industry did not repeat the crazy illegal mining situation of the past. In the Second War, the United States, Japan, and the European Union forced China to cancel the quota system. China avoided the excessive mining through integration measures. It can be said that both sides achieved their strategic intentions and ended in a draw. In 2019, the CEO of Lynas said in an interview with the New York Times that there were about 100 doctors work in the rare earth industry in China. Do you know how many rare earth doctors there are outside China? 0. By the way, all these doctors studied under Xu Guangxian. China rare earth industry started because of him and won because of him. China is the only country in the world that can provide all 17 kinds of rare earth materials. It has an absolutely dominant position in rare earth reserves and production. And this pattern will not change significantly in the long term. These few words were written by China after 30 years of effort. China controls 90% of world market with 30% of the resources. So it has to be said that China rare earth industry has reached the top position in the world step by step. I am William. If you care about China and support China's development like me, please leave your comments in the comments section. Subscribe to me and learn more about China's story.